welcome back to my channel. I am Natasha from Yarn with Natasha, and in today's video tutorial I'm going to talk about scattered increases and stacked increases and what's the difference when somebody is talking about making scattered increases or stacked increases. So stacked increases is when you place your increases on top of each other. So you place them evenly when you go per round, you go around and you place them on top of each other. And this is the shape that you will get when you stack your increases. So when you do a 6 increase circle, that is basically a basic amigurumi is always 6 increases depending on the pattern and what the designer decides to do. But this is usually what it would look like. And when you do a stacked increase, you will see that it creates a point. So this one looks like a hexagon when you have the 6 increases. So each round, your increases are basically placed on top of each other. And scattered increases is when you place your increases unevenly in each round. So when you do a new round, you will place your increase in a different spot so that you can create this nice round circle. So this is just 30 stitches that I increased unevenly, and you can actually see the difference between the two. This one has the points and this one is nice round. So with your scattered increases, you do the following. When you reach the round where you have an even number of single crochet stitches that you need to place in between the increases, you split that even single crochet number in half. So when you reach like 2 single crochet increase, at the first stitch you will only do 1 single crochet increase, and then the remainder of the 5 increases that you need to do, you will do 2 single crochet increase, and then your very last stitch you will do that last single crochet stitch that you missed when you started that round. But I will be explaining this further along in the video. I will do this circle step by step to show you exactly how to do that. But every round that you make that has an even number of single crochet stitches in between the increases, you split that number in half. And when it's an uneven number, you continue the round as you used to, with a single crochet, the 3 single crochet increase, or the 5 single crochet increase, or a 7 single crochet increase. So in this clip, I'm going to show you how to do the stacked increase, or how the stacked increase looks like. So you're going to start with your magic circle. And if you want to know how to do a magic circle, you can just click onto my previous videos. I do show how to make a magic circle. So we're going to do with the 6 increases. That is a basic amigurumi pattern. So we're going to do 6 single crochets first. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're going to pull it tight. So for your first round, you're going to do 2 single crochets in each stitch to get 12 stitches. 10, 11, 12. 12 stitches in our round. So now we're going to do increase to 18 stitches, and that is 1 single crochet increase with each round. Single crochet, let's mark it with the stitch marker. And you're going to go increase, 1 single crochet increase. Do this all around. Okay, so for the next round, to increase, you're going to do 2 single crochets and then an increase. This is how a stacked increase circle looks like, and that is why you're going to get the points sticking out. With a 6 single crochet increase or a 6 increase, you're going to get a little hexagon shape. 8 increases or 5 increases, you're going to get a 5-point and 8-point shape. So it's now 2 single crochets and then you increase. And with this round, you will easily see that the shape of the hexagon is taking place. And this is when you stack your increases. First increase was here, and then the next one is there. So you're going to stack them in one round, stacking them on top of each other. There's an increase, there's an increase, there's another increase. So this is when you evenly increase all around to create that little hexagon shape. 24 stitches on your round, and you can already, with the cotton, you can already see those points. So with the next round, it's now 30 stitches, and you can actually now see the 6 points where you've increased clearly, and that this is how a stacked increase looks like. This is when your increases are placed on top of each other instead of being unevenly spread through each round. So now I'm going to do the scattered increases where the increases aren't placed on top of each other. So in the beginning of the video, I explained what you should do with your stitches to achieve this, and now I'm going to physically show you how to do it. So we start with a magic ring, and then we're going to do 6 single crochets again. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we're going to pull it tight. And now for the first round, we're going to increase in both loops or each stitch. We're going to increase in each stitch. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so now I have 12 stitches. Now your first round that you have a single crochet between each increase is an uneven number. So it's 1. So you can't split it into 2. So you can continue your round with 1 single crochet increase. So it's 1 increase, 1 again, increase, okay, so your next round is now 2 single crochet increase. 2 is an even number, so you can split it in half or divide it in half. So we're going to do 1 increase, and then we're going to do 2 single crochet increase and repeat the pattern as written. So you're going to do just 1 increase because you are dividing that first 2 single crochets in 2. And once you have finished this round, you will end with 1 single crochet in your last stitch. So you're not going to increase in your last stitch. So it's 1 single crochet, increase. Then for the next 5 increases, you're going to repeat the pattern as it says. 2 single crochet, increase, 2 single crochet, increase, 2 single crochets, increase again, 2 single crochets, increase, 2 single crochets, increase. So you did it now 5 times, and then your very last stitch, you will see you will have 1 stitch left, and this is the one that you missed at the beginning because you split it in 2, and then you will do 1 single crochet in your last stitch. So when you do the next round, you have now 3 single crochets increase, but 3 is an uneven number, so you can't divide it evenly. So what you're going to do is you're going to repeat the round as normal, 3 single crochets increase. As you can see, you can't see the increases here because it's nice and round, and the bigger the circle goes, the rounder it will get. But this is what it looks like when you do an scattered increase or when you don't place the increases on top of each other. This is the one with the stacked increases, and this is the one with the scattered increases, and you can clearly see the difference. If you're going to go a little bit bigger with more stitches on the round, you will actually see that this one gets sharper with each increase, and then this one is more round, but this is a basic view of what these two look like. Using scattered increases is a great way to create nice round circles, especially when you want to make spots for a giraffe, or you want to make spots for a puppy, ears for a mouse or a bear. You get this nice round circle, or even for a muzzle for a bear, you also get this nice round circle. With acrylic and velvet yarn, you won't easily see when you have stacked increases. You won't see that point so clearly. But when using a harder and stiffer yarn like cotton, you can easily see when you have stacked or scattered your increases. So if you're using acrylic or you're using a cotton yarn, this is a great method to get that nice round circle, because with acrylic and velvet yarn, you can easily hide it when you sew it on. But with the cotton, it can be a little bit more difficult. So that's it for today's tutorial. I hope this was helpful to show you how to make that perfect round circle, so that you can make nice round spots or muzzle or ears for your bear or your mouse that you're going to make, or whatever you're going to make. You can even use that method for when you create the amigurumi itself, or the head. If you want a nice round head and you don't want it to have a little, when you look at it from above, it usually has, especially if you have a very tight tension, if you look from above, you will see the 6 points and you will see it creates like a little hexagon, especially if you do the 6 single crochet increase. But like I've mentioned before, depending on the pattern, this is just for the basic amigurumi patterns. That's usually 6 increases. Most designers use the 6 increase, but sometimes you use 5 or 8, or they use different methods of creating the head. And that is it for today's video. So if you've liked this video and you want to know more, like and subscribe to this channel, and every week I'll be bringing out a new tip and trick to make amigurumi. I've showed you how to begin your amigurumi, how to do the single crochet stitches, how to increase, decrease, how to yarn over, yarn under to create that perfect little square stitch everybody's doing, and then also now how to make a perfect circle. Next week's video, I will be showing you two different ways of doing a color change. So when you have a color change happening, how to hide it, and how to evenly have it switch from one color to the next. So I have 2 different methods that I use, that I prefer to use, that I found the best and the easiest way, and I will be showing you in next week's video. So remember to like and subscribe to see that video. I am busy with a amigurumi ebook. It is going to be out pretty soon. My launch date, I want to do it for beginning of February, but we'll see how it goes. But it is almost done, and I will be making a video about that. But this book is a complete guide to creating your very first amigurumi. It has 25 pages of tips and tricks, from color changing to how to stuff, how to place eyes, how to do embroidery onto the faces. It is a complete guide. You will need nothing else after you've bought this book. And then I also include 4 patterns for you to try out your new methods that you have learned. But I will do a complete video about that, and I will be launching it pretty soon, and I'm very excited about this book, so I can't wait to share it with you all.